Timmara signing on with some more of the Sexy Brutale. Okay, actually, this is my wrap-up, because, okay, after I finished the game, did some thinking on it, did some research on the game, and also I have completed it. I found all the invitations, I found all the cards, and accidentally, I actually got the Platnium Trophy for the game. That wasn't my intention, but hey, it works, so I'm satisfied with that. So, yeah, I have completed the Sexy Brutale, and what that means is that after collecting all 52 cards, I have access to an alternate ending. Now, I already know where it's at. I accidentally ran into it on accident. I'm right next to it. And here we go. Through that door, we will get access to the alternate ending. But before we do that, I just want to, kind of, do a recap of the ending events of the game. And kind of, now that I've had more time to think about it and wrap my head around everything that happened, I kind of, want to readdress what happened. I'll just flip through stuff. But, okay, there was the Marquise. Lucas, oh wait, I'm trying to find a good representation. Okay. You had Lucas Marquis. Daredevil, a gambler, a wild card, etc. Who fell in love with one Eleanor. And, they got married off by Lafcadio Boone, a priest. Yeah, priest? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I got this right. Yeah, a priest who got them married. They owned the Sexy Brutale, a casino / mansion full of all their friends, the friends or the guests that we've been, helping. Reginald, these guys, inventors, people with special talents, and just other, special powers or connections to them. But then, when Lucas wanted to end everything, he wanted to destroy the Sexy Brutale, get the insurance money, just so him and Eleanor could live a smaller, quieter life. But the plan backfired, and he ended up killing everybody. So, after serving time in prison for the destruction and deaths of everybody, he in his mind at least, I think it's all in his head, so it's not some kind of elaborate, all in his head, he's been punishing himself over and over and over again, creating this, creating everything where he had to, I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it, because there's just so much, but he just created this mental palace of destroying himself over and over again by reliving the deaths of all his friends in the most poetic ways he could, and just torturing himself and self-inflicting the punishment of, all the despair he caused himself, and just punished himself over and over and over again for probably decades, just repeatedly getting the deaths of replaying and revisiting the deaths of his friends and his beloved and his unborn child, and just all the destruction he caused, and he relives that pain endlessly until he finally a part of him decided that enough was enough. And so, taking the form of Lafcadio, the one man he admired and respected, the one he wanted to be like this virtuous preacher, and he wanted to be like Lafcadio. And so, a part of him, broke off from his mental state, or however you want to phrase that, and tried to find a way to fix everything with the help of the bloody girl, which is, kind of like this dead, oh god, I just kind of realized all the blood is probably part also, never mind, I don't want to put that image in people's heads. You might have realized what I thought, but is with the help of the bloody girl and Lafcadio, as this kind of virtuous recreation of Lucas, and he just tried to, and he went through his mind, searched through his soul, and just tried to find a way to forgive himself. And with the help of Lafcadio and Eleanor, bloody Eleanor, he finally managed to forgive himself for the deaths of his friends and his family. And so, with that being said, it's a fascinating thing, perspective on, forgiveness, death, and, there's just so much to unpack there. And, it's just a great story and everything coming together. There's just so much fascinating stuff between, like, what this story is trying to tell and just the secrets of this mansion. But then, I was invested enough where I ended up getting everything, and I completed the game. I got the Platinum Trophy. And with the 52 cards, doing some more looking, what I had to do is that, why am I sitting here? I'll just show you where this is at real quick. But that door is where we have to go, but hang on. First I'll show you what I had to do to find it. Because you go over, I can't remember what room it was now. Bear with me, I'm trying to explain this just so people have an idea. Where am I? Right. And after finishing the game, you get all this stuff unlocked, which makes it really easy to find everything. Okay, I see now. I'll just show you where I found the key, just so, in case you're curious, you know where to look. But, okay, after collecting 9 invitations, which is just more character bios and explaining everybody and their part in the friends and family thing. Okay, but there is a key right here. Oh god, what was it? Oh, key of old habits is what it was called, if I recall right. And once you pick up the key, you can go to the door from earlier. You pick up, well, I'll show you who's inside. You pick up the key of old habits, you go back this way. Wait. Trying to make sure I got this right. Oh yeah, okay, down this way. Okay, you pick up the key of old habits that's sitting there. You go to this room and you can unlock the door. You unlock the door, and inside, you find this guy. Ah, Lucas, I've been so lonely. It's kind of like weird. Well, you brought me all my cards. Yeah, all the 52 cards are part of his deck. And considering what we know about Lucas and that this is all in his head, I'm guessing this is sort of like the... how do I want to put it? The representation of his wild ways? Hang on. There was always another option. You didn't need to choose. You could have chosen not to choose. Gold Skull, Bloody Girl, Red King, Staff. Yes, I'm gonna sneeze here. Okay, I think I kept it down. I'm sorry. Staff's guest. Ha! Forget them. Forget the pain and suffering. Come back to me. Forget them all. Just play, Boone. Lose yourself in the game. I will take care of you. I gave you this mansion. I will help you. I loved you long before any of them. And you loved me. Let me help you. Just take a card. Okay, as I was saying, considering this is all in Lucas's head, or, this is his, creation, as it were, I'm guessing that was, like, the representation of, like, his old... Jeez, what the... Okay, nothing's popping up. That's odd. Okay, but that was, like, the representation of, like, his back of him when he was in his gambler days, when he was just a high roller and gambled his way to fortune, So that's kind of like the representation of, like, his wild side that he's kept locked up, but he could have... I guess he could have gone back to that? Well, let's go through here. Whoa! It's everybody! No mask? Lucas! Lefcadio, isn't this perfect? What more could any of us want? Thank you so much. We don't have to think of what's next. There's just now. Just this moment, forever and ever. Oh, I guess this is like I guess you could say a what if, everyone survived or something? Or before everything went wrong? Before Lucas tried to destroy everything? It was nice to see everybody. Clay. No, that's Red. Aha, Lafcadio. It took me age to learn this. Gray and I have been working hard. Thank you again for helping me to save him. Maybe one day I'll tell him. Never mind. Or is this maybe just how it would have been if everyone was saved? I don't know. Boone, you sly old dog, come join in. I can't believe the Marquis was keeping the Molosh egg from me the whole time. Okay. Sixpence. Ah, Lafcadio, what a party. I hardly knew what to do with myself. Okay, maybe... You know, I can't even remember why I was so worried about a little fish. This is good. It feels good to be here. Aw, hello. Thanos, pretty sprightly, eh, Boone? Reckon you could match this? Pff, I doubt it, old friend. Clay! Hey, Catty, old boy. Get down with your bats. Don't tease. It feels good to cut loose, though. Well, everyone's having fun, even the servants, I guess. I already forgot your name. Arum, did you ever head down that creepy elevator, man? Seems like we were kind of confused and worried about Lucas, but look how well this all turned out. Okay, I guess maybe this is sort of like, you know, if everybody was here, but no one was trying to be killed, and Lucas was just, like, hanging out. Yeah. Laffy, well, if it ain't a relief to let someone else handle the music and just let my hair down. You seen this man move? I gotta watch my heart rate, but you also gotta live, man. So I guess this is like, what if Lucas really was just like hiding out in his basement working on something and was just late to the party and everyone's now good and happy. But I've got a really bad feeling about this because I just noticed that glass door in the back and a prompt by it. Yeah, breaking the glass. Oh god. The realization that this is... Credits. Frick. Yeah, I think that kind of sums it up. That's how Lucas wishes it was, but you break the glass and you realize that's not how it is at all. Ugh, crap. That's a depressing end. Basically, you do all that collecting, and ultimately you just get more depressed at the thought of, yeah. Ugh. Well, I think that kind of sums up the game. No, we'll go back there and we'll end on that note. But anyway, yeah, so that's my take on the Sexy Brutale. It's a fantastic game. Great puzzles, great story, great characters. I'm kind of rehashing everything I said about in the last video. But, you know... No, cancel. You know, it's kind of like sums it up. That's my take on the story. I can't say it's all original, don't get me wrong. That was kind of my take on it, and it seems like that's what a lot of people are thinking about this game. You know what, I'm going to head back into the dream world, and that's where we're going to end the note. But that seems to be the take a lot of people have on the story and how it plays out and how it's read, and, you know. So yeah, just a great game, and that's about it. Since I had everything... I thought maybe I read about this ending, well, read that there was an ending if you collected cards, and this is the first time seeing it, well, you know. So I figured maybe this would be a good way to end it, just right here. That's everything. I can't believe I actually 100%'d this game. It's so damn good, though, and it only took me like 6 hours. Well, a bit under 7, probably closer to 7, maybe. But, yeah, I did it. I suppose that pretty much wraps it up. It's just a great game. Yeah. So, Sexy Brutale, great little game, and I suppose that's pretty much where it wraps up. So, with that being said, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe and all that. This is Timmara, signing off, and thank you once again for watching me play the Sexy Brutale.